Well, Broken Arrow is about to welcome a new bike sharing program. Now, the city council approved a pilot for the Rose District. 2 News Oklahoma reporter Jeanette Quesada tells us when they plan to roll it out.
The wheels are set in motion for Broken Arrow and this machine to launch their bike share program sometime this summer. Kaylee Pate grew up in Broken Arrow and says she's excited to hear about a new bike share program in her hometown.
I think it's worked out really well for the Tulsa area, and anything that we can do to make Broken Arrow a more welcoming place for the community and a more exciting place to grow up, I think is great.
She'll soon see these white and pink bikes in the Rose District. The city says this machine approached them about bringing their bike program to town. After careful consideration, they agreed on a pilot study paid for with a $38,000 INCOG grant.
This machine provided some of the information about how the bicycles that they provide within the city of Tulsa had spurred some development and showed where those nodes are and how to make those connections.
Curtis says only 2 to 3% of Broken Arrow residents use a bicycle, but he hopes this program will change that. As part of the rental process, users download an app which tracks the time of use and transportation patterns. Data he hopes will give them a better snapshot of economic development opportunities and be useful in transportation studies.
Bike lanes have been in the city for years, and so this really isn't anything different or anything new. They may see a little bit more traffic associated with that, but so far we have been very blessed that our bicyclists and our drivers have been pretty much in harmony, and so we expect hopefully that will continue.
Right now, from Kenosha to Houston, bikes and cars share the road, but from Houston to Washington, cyclists have dedicated lanes. This machine says safety is top priority.
Safety is always very important to us, and so that's why we are starting in that area. There's already designation on the roads for bikes, and so it's a slow introduction, and then we'll expand out from there.
They'll have 40 bikes in phase 1, adding 40 more in the second or third phases. The pilot program is expected to last 3 years, and then they'll evaluate whether to continue.
We're really kind of excited to see how well it works. But also understand that, if it doesn't work out, then, we move on and try something else.
Curtis says they're still trying to determine the exact location of the bike stations. In studio, Jeanette Quesada, 2 News Oklahoma.